And ladies and gentlemen, we're back here with this triple bingo action. Continuing on with the losers round 4. I'm hanging out with Badronis here in the booth. We kick Simply out. Badronis is in the seat now. Hopefully that seat's warm. Badronis, how you doing tonight?
Good. Seat's nice and toasty.
Nice and toasty. You know what was nice and toasty? Toast Rider taking that win, which is going to put him into the next round, which is awesome for these guys. If you want to check that out, exclamation point bracket. So the winner of this particular match here will go on to face Toast Rider, and then the winner from that match will go on to face the keyboard warrior himself, Shans, in the grand finals.
Yeah, we're really getting down to the final matches here in the Triple Bingo tournament. Getting really intense. Everybody here is really good.
Oh yeah, well, I mean, and we've seen some. I'm sorry, not Shans. Excuse me. We'll be facing Punke. So Shans, you may have another chance to take out Punke, but as you were saying, a lot of really good runners in this tournament, and it's all about those picks. It's all about that routing. We saw some unfortunate errors in this last race here with the save and quit. I don't know if you were watching that save and quit.
Yeah.
Then losing MIPS and then losing all your lives. I mean, you can put yourself back with simple mistakes that happen throughout the runs. But yeah, so the winner of this one will go on to face Toast Rider, who will then go on to face Shans, and then the winner of that one will go on to face Punkation, which I know that he's been hanging out in the chat, checking out the competition, seeing what they're bringing to the table.
Yeah, I'm honestly really impressed with how Punk's been doing this tournament, not only in his gameplay, but in his like understanding of bingo, and almost like preparation coming out from Punkation, not something that you would typically expect. You know, he seems kind of the guy who just, you know, very mellow, you know, you're just like, oh, whatever, guys, and he does the bingo, right? But he's actually like really into it, and that's so cool to see.
Incredible game knowledge from his years running the game. The only thing that you know, I was able to talk to him about in an interview before was his one-up knowledge, which has played a role in depending on the card. You know, we see a lot of like the 15 and 20 lives directly in the center there, but looking at this card, I mean, we're kind of all over the place here. You got All-Stars and BOB directly in the center.
Yeah, I want to say straight off the bat, top left, bottom right is a terrible row. I don't think anyone will do it. At least suicide, which is really it's really limiting if you're Liam or Gombill, right? Also, like, it's worth mentioning that, you know, we see like kind of the split between, are you just an insane runner or are you insane like with the bingo speciality, right?
Right.
Gombill, obviously the founding father of bingo, but you know, obviously the bingo specialist. LiamKings, sick 120 runner, hot, up and coming, and is looking to clips on the fence, crazy. Yeah, he's looking to, like, you know, really take some of these top times in 120 star, but there is kind of like a clash between, will it be skill or your strategy, right? So rows are super important in triple bingo. Gives people like Gombill a lot of a chance.
Kind of noticing, look at column 2.
Liam missing the bomb. That's gonna blow up. He's not gonna be able to do bomb clip. He's gonna have to bomb it.
Pushing through, trying to back up. It's keeping that level head. These things don't they don't affect you. And Simply and I were talking about with this last race. They don't affect you as much as if you were just doing a regular run when you make mistakes like that, unless you're making really massive mistakes. But if you're going for All-Stars and BOB, which looks like LiamKings is not, Gombill may be doing that. He's not going to lose a whole lot of time having to go up and get the Bomb King.
Yeah, for sure. It's all about the road choice way more in single bingo, because if you think of just how single bingo is structured, then there's 5 squares where if you don't pick a bad row, it's probably not more than like a minute or 2 worse than the best row. Right. So with superior gameplay from like Toast to Cheese or Liam, you know, you can win a lot of games, but triple bingo, you could probably have upwards of 5-minute variance between rows, which you actually do need to focus on your choice.
Interesting here. LiamKings heading into Womp's Fortress. You know, not a whole lot to work with Womp's Fortress. You do have the at least 3 stars from 8 stages, which he can knock out fairly quick with Cannonless Alice and the Wild Blue Star. Well, let's kind of see what he does here. Is Gombill is trying to get at that bomb clip and grabbing it.
So Liam missing his movement to get up to Cannonless here. Gonna have to do the backup.
Taking a dive.
Yeah, he's good. Okay, I want to mention that since Gombill is going back into BOB, there's 2 squares for BOB here. We have 4 stars in BOB and CCM, column 5, row 2,
Yep.
and all stars in BOB, obviously the center. But that's a pretty long one. So we could see him go for a bottom left, top right here. But also, if you look at the kind of vertical and horizontal columns, I'd say the column 3 is better than the row 3. Well, actually no, I don't know. All stars in TJ is kind of long, but the rest are pretty easy. Like,
not too bad.
Neither of them are too bad.
Yeah, I think that's what Liam's going for, is the at least 3 stars from 8 stages at this point. So he's going to leave Womp's Fortress and head on, as Gombill's going to be chopping away here, opening up cannons. Cannons playing an important part in a lot of these. So opening up those cannons, that's column 2, row 1 right there. He could be going for column 2, but it all depends. If we see him go for that 140, LiamKings going to knock out probably 3 stars here in CCM. Most likely. Ooh, almost slipping off there. Getting that ledge grab, able to recover. Grabbing the wall kicks will work star and pushing forward.
Yeah, I want to see what Gombill does here in BOB. If once he gets 4, does he try to push on without a wing cap? Does he come back later? Which I think he should come back with wing cap.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you save that time with wing cap for sure. Try to get that 100 coin.
Yeah, so he's leaving now, which means he'll come back with wing cap. So I think if it was like he only wanted 4 stars, he'd probably try to do like Poverty IHOP or something like that. You know, because that would be a whole trip back just for 1 star. So I'm guessing Gombill's going to take that center spot.
So Gombill heading up to the Princess Peach secret slide. Going to knock out a couple of these secrets here. Get him knocked out early, just as LiamKings is rocking this 100 coin here.
Yeah, we have all stars in CCM, column 1, row 4, and 4 stars in CCM, column 5, row 2, which can also correlate with BOB. I think the all stars in CCM as part of row 4 is not that great, but
yeah, I'd agree.
There's just not really a good way to incorporate, like, you don't want to do all stars in JRB and DDD. That's also kind of suicide.
Oh my gosh.
But we have like 6 squares that are all stars: DDD, JRB, CCM, LLL, THI, BOB, 6 in Gyro World, 5 in BBH. There's just massive stages, or you know, like some of these squares should just get all the stars in the stage. So Liam might have the advantage in the card. Kind of the card RNG might favor Liam.
Right.
We'll have to see.
Gombill heading up and knocking out Alice.
I was a bit nervous for that angle. I thought he was gonna bonk on the cage.
Liam struggled a little bit, but it worked out in the end, being to the left of that tree.
I love Liam's timer. It's like a very professional looking like track timer or something like that. I don't know.
Professionalism at its finest here on GSA. Gombill doing, he could be doing 140 coin. This is what I was talking about earlier.
Interesting route from Gombill. Yeah, this definitely did. Okay. So he's not going for the blues? Oh, he is going for the blues. Okay.
So, trying to get the most efficient way to get this 140 coins.
I still don't know if that's actually faster than just doing the normal route. But, I mean, if it's faster and he knows something I don't, then I'm definitely open to that. Gonna get these coins from the Womps. You know, kind of. Oh, he missed the ground pound. You just have to wait for that guy to pop down again.
That's what it reminds me of. It reminds me of a Mario robbery at that point. Like, dude, you try to stomp on my face. I'm just gonna take this like out of your back pocket, and then I'm gonna smash your face in. Missing that coin.
Liam with a nice ship clip. Can he get in the doorway though? He's kind of stuck behind the
yes.
way.
Liam grabbing these chests, gonna be grabbing this star.
Oh no, Gombill!
Gombill falls.
Yeah, that's not good.
He's gonna have to wait.
That almost hit him in the head as he was doing the wall kick. Just with the wooden platform as it was spinning. Okay, so I think Gombill is definitely looking to get a 140. Now,
yeah, for sure.
There's 140 and 2 stages, so
yes,
that would probably be Womps and CCM. You could do it in THI if he's going for row 3, like you were hypothesizing earlier.
right.
You could do it in THI, but yeah, it's definitely kind of a slower one. You know, you saw people like Toast like die at the end of 140 coin, and that sets you back a huge way.
Heading through JRB, like you said, is kind of suicide. It depends on that swim game. They are typically slower levels, but you know these guys know what they're doing. You know they're no spring chicken, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, JRB's not like ridiculously long. Dire Docks is a bit longer.
It is,
but it's just something where, you know, if there aren't spaces where you get synergy with, you know, that'll help you actually complete your row other spaces, then it's not really worth doing in isolation. So
having to backtrack for that blue, you know, and that's why I like the dynamic of triple bingo. Having to go for 3 separate rows, it changes how bingo works.
I also don't see what else is JRB on this card. Am I missing something? I think that's the only square for JRB.
It all depends, because he could be going for, I mean, I don't know why he would do 100 coin for that, but he could be going for at least 3 stars from 8 stages in column 2.
That's true.
But I don't know why you do 100 coin, because it is very slow. Opening up this cannon.
Yeah, this is not like the one of the 8 stages you would pick. What he could be doing, actually, I think this might make a bit of sense. He wants to do row 2 and column 5.
Yeah, I can see that.
Because if you get all stars in JRB, you're not going to do column 1. That's ridiculous. So it's got to be row 2. So what are you looking for with column 2? Right, you get 1 coin star in which I rolled 35 total stars. THI, 4 stars, BOB, and CCM. He got his CCM stars out of the way, so that's 4. Right? He'll go back to BOB after getting wing cap.
Right.
Then in Wedge Eye World, the 100 coin star and 6 stars work together a bit, and Secret Star and THI and All Stars and THI work together a bit. So it's not perfect, but it's a pretty good way to work around these All Stars cards.
Don't forget, he is opening cannons as well, but he may just be doing that to be able to complete. Wow.
If he's going for 3 stars in 8 stages, he could do could do column 2, row 2, column 5.
I don't know if you saw Gombill's cheeky little jump to grab that red coin after missing the switch. Didn't want to have to go back and hit that switch first again.
Gombill indicating he wants live, so going for bottom left, top right. That's the only really feasible diagonal here. The reason why diagonals are so prominent in triple bingo is that if you make like a triangle, like if you think of combining a vertical, horizontal, and a diagonal, you can combine. Oh, Gombill, dangerous long jump here, gets the ledge grab. Not costly at all in the long run, but could have died.
Oh yeah.
Getting more 1-ups here. Gombill really farming, but got to be careful.
I don't blame him. But we've seen it before, and you know, we know that that's kind of the goal is that holy trinity, I guess, that triangle that we've seen throughout this tournament. But Toast Rider coming away with the win earlier. It was done with 2 rows and a column. Yeah,
it's not bad. Like, obviously the triangle lets you combine 3 squares, so you only have to do 12 total. But it's only 1 difference if you do 2 rows and a column like Liam's doing. It's only 13 versus 12. Pretty minor difference if like the squares are actually better. So we'll see Gombill finish up with Dark World. On his like secret stars, like in regards to that square, like I think he'll be fine. Like you need Dark World, maybe Fire Sea, Mips, Wing Cap, Slides. That's like 6. There's really not much you have to go out of your way for to get 7. It's only when you get to like 10 or 12 that you actually have to make a run around for a lot of these things.
30 lives is a lot of lives as well. So
yeah,
he's gonna have to farm like crazy. Heading back into BOB.
If he really wants to go for the lives out, you could see him like farm and Vanish Cap. You can get like 5. Liam here on the tail end of his JRB. I think I haven't seen any mistakes from him here, so the 120 experience definitely paying off. You know, with all the lag reduction, the very consistent swimming.
Wait, what?
What?
He forgot wing cap. I was thinking that I didn't see him going for wing cap.
Oh,
So,
he forgot and then went back to get it?
He forgot and then
Dang.
had to exit course and go back and get it.
That sucks.
He realized it right under the bridge. Not a huge time loss for him. It's good that he realized it. Because if not, that would have really hurt.
No, but a mistake from Gombill. You know, it's kind of curious why you'd figure out wing cap. You know, he only just got his stars. But Liam, on the other hand, is done with JRB. Interesting castle movement to get to Dark World. You know, I've never seen anyone do that.
LiamKings heading into Dark World as Gombill's going to take another bite of this apple in BOB. I love how, you know, in regular bingo, you're looking at like a 30-minute match for that single line. But then triple bingo, it only adds like 13, 15 minutes to it. It's great.
Gombill breaking the box. That's pretty clever. Bringing the little box on the big one rather to get all the coins. Yeah, honestly, we saw like Punkay and Chans get like 39s, which, as far as I'm concerned, is like as good of a triple bingo time as I've ever seen.
Oh yeah.
You know, it's very card dependent, but you know, pulling that off, I was actually really surprised. You know, like you're saying, it only takes like 10 or 10 to 15 more minutes.
Wanted to give a shout out to all the biddies going on in chat right now. Keep them coming. That goes directly to the prize pool for these guys. So if you like what you see, Gombill struggling to get up. If you like what you see, support them for sure. All of the donations, the subscriptions, the biddies go directly towards the prize pool for this particular tournament.
See, Gombill probably wanted to get a couple more coins in the air here, but actually no, he's fine. Getting a new wing cap, that's smart. You know, okay. Gombill's struggling a little bit, but he's going to find his way in the cannon. LiamKings getting hit by Bowser, very close to falling off the edge, but getting him in the end. Pretty clean Dark World from him. Like, wasn't like basically you just don't want to die. With
right.
Survive.
Alrighty, Gombill.
Oh no, Gombill! You're supposed to lay it on the edge there so you can get the butt slide, but Gombill gonna have to go back out for this 5th red coin.
You know, you can almost see the pain in Mario's eyes as he's sliding away from that red coin.
It's kind of like in those movies where you see someone like being dragged and they're like reaching out, you know?
No.
Gombill's like, no!
Yeah, yep, that's what that was. You know, I'm thinking about it. 30 lives is a lot of lives.
Gombill trying to chase a speeding coin. Speed, please. I'm not gonna let him get away with that. Actually, there were some speed police like 5 minutes ago, but I don't think they even came up on their mic.
Oh, see, yeah. I mean, everything's good in the neighborhood today on Badrona's side.
Never is, but
you know, you don't even need Simply's amazing sound effects. You've got them, you know, right there.
That's true. Gombill trying to like get a dive to catch stars that spawn or something like that. Weird.
Different play as Liam is back in BOB as well. So
yeah,
far,
we're gonna
Liam,
see if he wants to go for 4 or if he's going for all. But I think he's only gonna go for 4.
You know, Liam's knocked out JRB.
Yes.
Fairly quickly as well. Gombill going back in, heading up for this sky jump. Kind of a rough 100 coin for him.
Yeah, a lot of these like bingo specific routes, like ooh, it's cool that they did it, but then a lot of times it's like not that clean either. So it's like, all right, how much time did that really save? You know, was it just due to utility, or you know, because there actually a better way you could have done it just by doing it the normal way?
You know what's fair is losing Mario's hat. You know, I don't see that one pop up very often, and I think there's only 2 spots you can lose his hat. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it's in Snowman's Land and then in TTM.
Yeah, I don't know of anywhere else where you can lose his hat.
LiamKings opening up this cannon here. Fairly easy, only 3 cannons this time, so you kind of have your pick. But so he may just be working on All-Stars. Kind of need that cannon to get that 100 coin.
Yeah, if LiamKings was going for All-Stars, he would have talked to the Kuba, but he's just going to get started on a sky jump. Good flying from Liam. right into the box. I'm still not sure what Gombill's doing, like in terms of his rows. You know, he's got his All-Stars and BOB, kind of the big one in the middle. Gives him a lot of options. But a lot of these later things are going to be upstairs, like with Dry World, THI, Snowman's Land.
Oh,
there are a lot of things that are not going to be revealed until later on.
It did just hit me. There is one other stage where you can lose the hat, and that's going to be an SSL from Klepto.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you can lose the hat there. So that's three. That's three options. I don't think anybody's going for that. LiamKings solidifying here, possibly with that row 2. I mean, Secret Star and THI is
surely he's not doing a row 1. It's gonna be a row. A column 1. It's gonna be a row 2. Liam, nice backup with the kick there. You landed under the star. Gombill going for a CCM 100 coin.
Playing it safe, for sure.
Yeah, I think he might go for that foreign CCM too. If he goes for All-Stars, like, that would be pretty long, but that would also be a big indicator that he needs a row 4 as well. But that seems really slow and unnecessary.
Again, this is a must-win for both of these guys in this tournament in the losers bracket. If you want to check that out, !bracket to check it out. He's trying to jump to miss some coins there, so he didn't have to jump back and kind of lose his momentum, so he could just jump up. But
yeah, that was pretty cool.
So whoever wins here will go on to face Toast Rider. Whoever wins that will go on to face Shans, that keyboard warrior. And then whoever wins that will face Puncation in the grand finals. Yes.
Yeah, you know, both these players have had to win a lot of matches just to get this far. Like,
oh yeah.
I mean, you know, Punky getting all the way through the winners bracket, but you know, it's tough competition down here in the last chance saloon.
It is,
Kings with a nice vanish cap. Oh, sorry.
It's all right. He's played very well. He's had those bingo goggles on, you know, to be able to route really, really well and really, really efficiently. We saw that throughout this tournament.
What's Gombill doing? I mean, he's going for 140.
140.
He got the blue coins and then ran away from it though, and then went back. Like, he was kind of confused. All right, so I don't know how Gombill's gonna get down to the arrow for wall kicks will work. Is he gonna do the backflip? Yeah, looks like what he's doing. I'm not sure if this is like the best way to go about it, but okay, going for a nice. Oh no!
Oh
no! No! Gombill, why? Oh man.
He jumped too far out, and so when he kicked, he just kind of slid right off the edge. That hurts. After 132 coins, that's what he was at. He's got to start over here.
Yeah.
Wow, that hurts. That hurts a lot.
Flashbacks to Toast Rider dying at the end of his CCM 140. You know, I don't know what Gombill's going to do at this point. He's probably going to go for it again. You know, it looks like doing 140 meant he was going to try to get that column 2 with the row 2. But is it really worth it at this point? You know, you're not that committed. You could have turned back, but I think Gombill just wants to go with it.
I mean, I don't blame him. You know, a lot of the times you're deciding these routes right in the very beginning and kind of solidifying them as you go through. I think that we're going to see him play it a little bit safer, because what happened there is if you get too close to the edge, you're just going to slide off anyway. So you're trying to jump far enough out that you miss that ledge or the slope, but not so far that you're not going to be able to kick back. Wow.
Yeah, I think.
LiamKings.
I know Gombill didn't want to do the backflip strat because you know you can miss the wall kick and die, but that was probably even the better option. You know, it's something when you play it too safe, you're not really ready for it, or you know, you're not really comfortable with what you're doing because you haven't done it before, just kind of an on the fly thing.
Right.
So Gombill specifically did that strat so he wouldn't die, but that's kind of why he died. So the CCM 140 is going to take him kind of a while. He has to kind of make a whole round trip around the stage, you know, traversing the entire mountain to get these 140 coins.
Because he's got to come back up, get these blues, and kind of do it all over again. But let's see if he changes it up. I don't know if he's going to reattempt that or if he's going to kind of play it safe. know, he's got one more coin than what he had when he died. Another death here, and it's rough.
Maybe it'd be faster. Okay, let's see if Gombill can get this the second try. Nice big jump, that'll do it.
Yeah.
Much safer. Also, just worth noting that the platform like actually goes out a bit farther there, so you have more room to land on.
All right, he's safe now. Went ahead and marked it off,
Yep.
so he's good. He's easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Looks like LiamKings.
So I think we can say Gombill's choices: bottom left, top right, column 2, and actually, I still don't know the third one. Actually, I thought I knew.
Yeah,
So,
I'm still
Liam-
kind of up in the air. He's got too many options on the table at this point.
Yeah, Liam is definitely doing row 2. He could do column 3 or column 5 or column 2 or any of those. Probably both columns though. Like pick 2 of 3.
Having an issue.
And like when you get that like Panera bread lunch, you know, do you want a soup, salad, sandwich? Pick 2, you know.
He is going for 5 stars in BBH here, which is kind of interesting.
It's BBH, so pick 3 Taco Bell chalupas.
Double chalupas. If they're not double, then it doesn't count. You know they're about to go away. Like
Triple chalupas for triple bingo.
Triple chalupas. Wow.
What even is a double chalupa anyway? What makes it double?
It's just bigger.
Okay.
And so instead of like a regular piece of flatbread, it's like a double piece of flatbread. It's like a boat.
Liam's having some trouble getting this Vanish Cat box. Going for eye to eye in the secret room. It's one of the faster stars in BBH, but not the way Liam's doing it right now.
Gombill gonna be going for this star here, kind of killing 2 birds with 1 stone, grabbing that Vanish Cap, and getting this secret star here. He got the 1-up on the way down, so he's already at 14 now. He's got a lot to make up. 30 is a lot of lives. Seriously.
Yeah. Gombill, nice Vanish Cat movement. I'm glad he didn't dive there because he would have bombed. Just went safe, got the ledge grab. Can you get the Siglemic?
No.
Not even a walk.
No.
Pretty sure you don't even want a first even for the Siglemic. So
He pushed his face into the wall, grabbing those coins to get that 1-up.
I had no idea that gave you a 1-up. Like
I didn't either.
You never like tried.
You know, Puncation talked about
mystery.
that. He can get a 1-up here on his way back in if he wants. Nope, he's not, because you have the 1-up if you get the 2 coins under the bridge.
Yeah.
So he's going back to get
liking the farm some lives anyway, though.
I don't blame him. I don't blame him at all. Gonna grab an extra couple. Yeah, because you only get 1 from the coins under the bridge, so. But that's that 1-up knowledge that you wouldn't necessarily have in like 120 or 70 or any of those typical runs or typical routes.
Yeah.
Like you just have to know. Like did you know that there's one in the bottom of Womp's Fortress, the tower?
In the bottom of the tower?
Yes, so where the very top platform is, if you jump down and you punch the wall right there, a block pops out and there's a 1-up inside the tower in Womp's Fortress.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Good old Mario 64 devs, you know. We don't even take advantage of like half their insights and stuff.
No way. We
skip
skip the game. We skip the game. That's what we do as speedrunners.
Maybe that's why Punkhead likes bingo so much. He's definitely like the reason why he doesn't like categories like 16 is because you don't even like play a lot of the game, at least, you know, not of like the most interesting things or like the more like developer heavy ones. Ooh, Gombill playing it pretty safe, going for HMC 100. Nice ground pound on the box here. Lining it up properly. But yeah, I'm saying like with bingo, you know, you're really trying to experience the entirety of the creation here that is Super Mario 64.
Exactly.
Gombill trying to get up to this big eyeball.
Going for these reds. You know, I'm still...
Okay, so... Yeah, only getting the red coin, so not bothering with 100 coin.
So grabbing these reds.
I would say Liam and Lethal Lava Lane means he's actually getting all the stars because Unless he's only getting 30, but that would make no sense.
It wouldn't. He missed. You know, we saw the skip of Ips.
Yeah. Lethal Outland isn't that long of a stage.
It's not.
But
that's why you see it in 70 everything except for the 100 coin, because it is fairly quick.
You know, I'm definitely
Get
glad
the booty burn
instead of column 5. It's definitely faster. You know, doing 6 stars in Major Road and all stars in THI, it's not worth it.
Oh yeah, definitely the risk for sure. Gombill heading back into HMC. LiamKings just chugging away here. You know, feeling confident with his picks. Yeah, going right back in, like what you said. Not going to stop at 30. There's no reason to.
Yeah, usually in bingo, you see people get MIPS to do the MIPS clip. LiamKings not even have to worry about that.
No, not at all. And he kind of gets a freebie. You know, that 35 total stars in row 2. I mean, it's a freebie.
Yeah, and top floor Toad Star, which he's getting column 4, necessitates 35 total stars. So it's basically, if you have that one, just take like 10 seconds out of your way and get this other one for free. So, Liam, I think he's actually picked very well here. Gombill, it's kind of yet to be seen. I think like that Z7 140 death might just be too much to come back from, but you know, it looks like his rows are okay. I think Liam might have outpicked him. Gombill trying to get this MIPS.
Having to do the side flip dive. The old 16 Nuber Rooney. That's what I like to call that.
Yeah,
LiamKings almost missing a shell.
Yeah, it always looks scary. Like you're gonna bonk and lose it. And
yeah.
Then what are you gonna do?
100 coin and LLL is a little bit rough.
Let's see how his volcano movement goes. You know, one of these spaces where 120 runners really shine here.
Oh yeah, because you don't see this.
Rolling out over the flame.
Wow, you see that
volcano? Fantastic.
Yeah, 120 runners are the best at that because 70 runners skip it with lava boost. Gombill's struggling getting through this door.
It's just very fun movement though, because you're going up a slight incline. So you dive in like roll out, you're just pressing A and B and rolling out and all that. It's like really fast. And it's fun. But yeah, 120 runners really have that down to a science.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's still looking good right now. Still looking really good. Gombill going to be pushing that water back to head into Fire Sea.
Liam only needs the elevator tour. You know, I've seen some major spaghetti jobs on the star, but Liam, no problem whatsoever.
He's definitely backing it up to that sub.
Are you referencing the backing up sound?
Yes, yes. Backing it up for sure. LiamKings talking to Toad, not giving him the 1-2 punch to the face, just as Gombill's heading into the Fire Sea. Into Fire Sea, the Fire Sea. Is it the?
Like, yes and no. Like, Dark World is the Dark World, but no one calls it the Dark World, so I don't know why you would call it the Fire Sea.
I mean, there's no other Fire Sea, right?
No. But there's no other Dark World either.
That's fair. Liam knocking off All Stars and LLL.
Gombill not making the early cycle.
That's okay, he's gonna have to wait. You know, look at Mario's face. A face only a mother could love. Alright?
Alright.
Green Demon challenge, and he... Never mind.
I don't know why, like, he's trying to go this way. Maybe he just has, like, no 16 experience, because, like, if you had, you'd do the one... Oh, it could just be for the one-up, you know, Gombill.
It could be.
Playing 200 IQ games.
Yeah, for sure. He's got 30 of them to get. That's a lot.
Yeah.
Like, that's a huge amount. It's going to come down to, like, bits.
Yeah, but, like, you can see him chip away at it, like, little by little. And it's like, you know, even at this point, you know, he's probably got a third of the run left. He's 2/3 of the way there, so it's like he's on pace for it. It doesn't seem like he's had to go too far out of the way at all.
Looking like LiamKings is going for this 100 coin in DDD.
Gombill almost threw Bowser off the stage there. He missed the bomb, but luckily did not actually throw him off the stage. So Liam, I think he missed the one, but I don't really know.
How do you think that this is going to play out? I mean, going for 100 coin in Dar Docks.
Yeah, not sure if I agree. you know, maybe like he's saying, okay, if I do All Stars and DDD, I can do like top left, bottom right. But then, like, is that really better than just, you know, doing like the 3 cannons, 100 Queen Star and SL? Like,
Column 1 and row 1 go well together. You got 5 Castle Secret Stars and 7. Killing 2 birds with 1 stone. Alright, All Stars and DDD, knock out 2 at the same time. All Stars and CCM is not that bad. The 30 lives is going to get to him a little bit. He's a little bit behind Gombill when it comes to collecting these lives. Having issues getting up to this red coin.
I don't mean to cut you off. He's not going for row 1 though. He's going for, I mean, he's not going for column 1. He's going for row 2 and column 4. But then All Stars and JRB indicates that he would be going for row 1 as well, like across the top.
Right.
Oh, Liam missing the front sub to get back up on. Finish out his DDD 100. Big triple jump dive. No problem.
And he gets it. No issues at all. That flexing that 120 experience.
We can confirm Gombill's final route of bottom left, top right. Row 5 and column 3, I think, is like a really good one. There's like only single stars in it.
Right.
And the 35 stars total.
And he's already got the Vanish Cap for Into the Igloo. You know, so he's good to go on that. And they're very, very quick. Very, very quick. I'm not going to lie. I would have liked to see Mario lose his hat. You know, Odyssey, they changed the hat color changes, but not in this game.
Yep.
Then you take that double damage. Yeah, that kind of hurts. LiamKings going through Dire Docks.
Yeah, actually, that's one reason why you wouldn't want to lose Mario's hat in SSL, because then, like, Fire Sea is just super deadly. Like,
oh, yeah.
You probably want to do it in, like, TTM or SL.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, Gombill.
Oh.
Chuck ya. Going for that lunge. Not successful. Gombill too evasive.
And that's fair. Gombill wrapping up this last star, just as LiamKings is doing his best to get those chests done. DDD, I mean, it's almost like watching a level through butter.
Yeah,
you know?
LiamKings kind of wanted to go for a swim today. I don't really know why. But he's like, you know what? I want to do the water levels. And he's doing the water levels.
I mean, that's fair. Solid swims, you know.
Gombill, not being loved by his Goomba brothers. I don't know if Gombill has any relation to the word Goomba. I'm just using that.
I mean, that's fair.
Oh no!
He misses the edge there and plunges down into the abyss. Not a huge time loss, but kind of a little punch to the gut because you think that you're going to hit that edge.
What are you doing now? Don't see people do that kind of camera. Guess that works though.
It does. Roll out into the star as LiamKings is headed into the Fire Sea. The Fire Sea. I'm gonna do that from now on. The Fire Sea, the Dark World.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I guess it doesn't work in
the sky.
The sky. Yeah, the sky works. Great new trends here on GSA.
Was there something else that we came up with? Like, oh yeah, Big Boo's house.
Oh yeah, Big Boo's house.
You're
not
just
Big
changing everything.
Yeah.
You know, Thero's new Mario English language. Good early cycle piracy coming from Liam. No reds. Oh no, but he takes a lava burn. It kind of ruins it. 2 HP. That flame shooter. Oh my God, LiamKings playing it really. Cutting it really close here. Playing it on the edge.
Green Demon Challenge achieved. I don't know if you saw that.
What?
He did successfully complete the Green Demon Challenge right there in Fire Sea. That one-up was chasing him over and over and over. Couldn't quite catch up. Gombill getting the top of the Mountain Star as LiamKings is tackling Bowser here in Fire Sea. Almost threw him off there, kind of skippity-doo-dah.
So, I think, like, the parts that they chose actually haven't turned out to be that good. You know, I thought Liam's was better, but All-Stars and DDD takes a long time. And I don't know, like he's still got 3 stars to do in Dire Dock. Still got the Manta. Still got the Caps. Still got the, It's even the last one. Oh yeah, the jet stream.
But, you know,
Gumbill's meantime, well, he's lost the hatless.
but the card isn't super amazing. Having issues. Nabbed him. But yeah, the card is not the best in the world. All right. Get into the cage. There we go. We see issues sometimes with he doesn't want to go home. Grabbing that star. LiamKings still working on Dire Dar Docks here.
Wait, did he go from? Oh, never mind. Yeah, I'm just saying, like, going for this row 1 might actually just like cost him the game. Like if Gombill plays well. Kind of crazy.
Takes a really long time. Really, really long time. Gombill already in upstairs. Grabbing that deep freeze star really quickly.
With this jet stream, trying to swim through these rings. Okay, finally got it. And he'll grab that star.
Man, I mean, it's all kind of coming together for Gombill at this point.
Yeah, you know, that CCM 140 death, you know, I thought that could have been Coffin, but Gombill not so easily taken out of the game.
So
Bingo to his will.
If you notice, Gombill doesn't have a hat.
Yes, I did notice. He lost in the TTM room.
I love it. I was hoping to see that.
I mean,
the Vanish Cap shows that he has a hat on because it's the Vanish Cap. Yeah. It's going to go away soon. Is he
Gombill
lost?
Can't find the star.
Yeah, I was saying if he's lost or what's going on. Why is Mario's hair color different from his mustache color? I don't get it.
Good point. I think people have probably wondered. Mario wishing he had a hat on his head, you know, to cover up, but you know, exposing some real irregularities.
Just for men, he just got the wrong color at Walmart. That's what it was.
Oh, Gombill, you know, not taking care of this bully like you would expect.
Seeing some kind of.
Okay, so LiamKings is finally done with DDD. You know, it just seems like he's off in his own world for like 10 minutes. You know, it's not quite 10 minutes, but like 7 minutes.
I mean, it was a really long time, and this is not the best card. I mean, you look at it. LiamKings is just now heading upstairs at 40 minutes.
Yeah. It shows how triple bingo, you know, you can't really expect to get like a 40-minute time every time. It just really depends on what rows are even available. You know, do they work well together?
Not a whole lot of synergy coming from this particular card.
Oh, Gombill looks like he had a BLJ there, but he couldn't stick it.
Maybe it's the lack of the hat. Maybe the hat gives you like a little more weight to be able to get up the stairs. Oh, there we go.
Go. I guess he's going to TTC. What could he need? Just, I guess 3 stars from 8 stages. Probably what he's doing.
That or lives.
So he entered time moving, but he's not doing a triple jump wall kick. There are plenty of lives. I wonder if Gombill thought that was a 1-up.
He probably did.
There are not
He's
as
got
many.
a pickup time.
Yeah, there actually aren't as many 1-ups in TDC as you might think. There's one on top of this pole. There's a few like near the very top, but it's not like
he doesn't know where they are, so he's gonna pop.
Ooh, yeah, Gombill. You can definitely tell he's kind of like playing whack-a-mole. He was like 1-up, 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 and it's like nope.
Yeah, because they're up closer to the top, closer to that.
Yeah.
That womp.
Might have been an oversight from Gombill. You know, he's here at 22 lives. He needs 30 to complete the game.
Yeah,
there's so many in bits too.
Yeah, there's only a few. I can only think of like 2 or 3, to be honest.
Actually, in the meantime, Liam is very nearly done. Or, well, I wouldn't say very nearly, but he's got his top floor Toad Star just whenever he gets there.
Ooh, taking a burn!
Slid, burned, he's dead.
Not too bad though.
Did he
Not
just
too
get
bad.
his hat back? Oh wait, no. I'm thinking of Gombill. Never mind.
No.
I was like,
Yeah.
are you serious? Yeah. Okay. Commentator. Not sure what skin he's supposed to be looking on. That does not have a 1-up, my dude. I thought it did actually. I actually recommended to someone doing a bingo. Like I think there's a 1-up. No, it's doing nonstop. I think it was like Triforce or something. Like I think there's one this one like right by the start where the first pendulum is or whatever.
And there is
it
not.
wasn't. So it's like, oh, I don't know anything, do I? Yeah,
Okay.
Gombill realizing this unfortunate reality here. He just knows the one. There's a 1-up like by the top. There's these like kind of green pivots, like the ones that you do the time moving triple jump wall kick off of. There's one of those near the top that has a 1-up, and I believe there's also one like yeah, I think Gombill is gonna go find it. It's the one right there. But Gombill, he thinks it's just a magical rainbow bridge. Sorry, buddy.
To me, it's almost, easier if you go back into like.
I've never gone like this way part of TTC.
I haven't either.
Oh wait, there's one up there.
There's one.
Gombill is realizing his fortune, but like,
where'd it go?
Oh my God, Gombill, he's getting trolled. He's just hemorrhaging time up here in TTC looking for these 1-ups. It's like. Maybe he could have gotten some earlier. You were saying like 30 lives is a lot. Maybe Gombill underestimating just how many that is. Oh, Bonk, he's dead. He's actually dead. Oh my God. I'd actually think he would die.
I think he needs to kind of change direction here. Go into Vanish Gap, farm it a couple of times, and boom, you're done. You're familiar with that course. And to me, that's going to waste less time than having to keep going into TTC and kind of guessing your way through.
Yeah, probably. I just hate to see this. Like, there's a lot of lives in other stages, but he just wasn't really counting. Like maybe he could have gotten somewhere in CCM. Could have gotten plenty in. Oh, I thought he already got. Okay. Like.
Oh God! See,
God.
this is what I'm talking about. Every time he's gaining a life, he's almost losing that life.
Yes.
So. You almost kind of want to play it safe. But Gombill bound and determined here to figure out where these 1-ups are here in TTC.
Yeah, but in the meantime, like, Liam's almost done. It's like, Gombill had a lead, actually.
He did.
In the TikTok clock. There's no 1-up in there either, just like 3 coins.
Like, at this point, I don't know how many secret stars that Liam has gotten. But if he planned it just right, he's going to BLJ, get this top floor Toad Star, and hopefully that's his 7th as well. He'll be done headed to bits.
Yeah, that would be really good routing. Okay, there is one in that one to his right. Does he know? Okay. Gombill collecting that one. I don't know if there are any others in TikTok clock.
And that's what he did. That's exactly what he did. That was really good routing on Liam's part. Yeah, there's...
Already up to bits, Liam. Oh, there's that one, yeah. Okay. Gombill just... It all just kind of fell apart. Trying to do TTC, not knowing where everything was.
Yeah.
Meantime, Liam, what a BLJ. Wasting no time. He's in bits. He wants to win this game.
I mean, 1-up knowledge is not something that you really experience. Punkay has talked about that, he doesn't possess that knowledge because you don't see it in runs, really. I mean, yeah. I guess you'd be more aware in, like, nonstop, but you don't really see it in regular runs.
In 120, you end up with, like, 40 lives anyway. It's ridiculous.
Right. That's crazy. LiamKings. Gonna wrap this up here shortly. Looks like he's gonna be the one to face Chance.
Chance has been no slouch in any of these GSA tournaments. So, in
Yeah.
7, he's been tearing it up. Bingo, he's been tearing it up. Like, I think it's like time we can like drop even like the asterisk of good keyboard player and just say like he's a good player. Like
he is
straight up. He's really
good. That foresight and knowing, and that's what bingo is seeing things. It's like you put those glasses on. Gombill. I don't think there's not 5 1-ups.
Yeah, there's 5 1-ups in bits.
Is there? Okay.
There's one in the elevator cycle. There's kind of one on your way up, and there's one at the very top.
Oh, and he misses.
Liam on pace to beat his 70-star PB by mere seconds. Liam recently got a 48, joining kind of the legend
Misses.
status. Looking to not beat his 70 PB. Misses like 2 more throws.
You know, and remember, Gombill taking a dive. He's going to do that double damage.
Just
So
seeing
now-
a third one. Yeah. Dude, Gumbill's like almost like if Liam dies right now, then it's a race. Okay, Liam got it done. I didn't expect Gombill to even be remotely close. He's
I
actually
didn't
ending
either.
the fight before Liam finishes.
That was very
Liam,
good.
I think he barely beat his 70 PB. I think it's 48.58. So 48.55 coming out from LiamKings. Maybe not the king of triple bingo.
But
We'll
still,
have to see if he can improve for next match.
I mean, that was great.
Honestly, I've been learning a lot by watching people go about their routing and trying to figure out ways to get all these goals done.
Oh yeah, it's different. Like you look at the mindsets of the particular runners. We've got Liam in on the call. GG on the win. You're going to be headed to face Shans in the semis here. How do you feel?
I don't even I have no idea how I won because my gameplay was so bad and I was like I had 49 stars. I've never seen a full bingo of that many stars. Like these rows were so bad.
Yeah. Me and Thera thought you were gonna take like another column, you know, like maybe column 3 or something, but
Right.
Yeah, just All Stars and DDD and JRB is such a big square.
Oh yeah,
like I had to do 3-stage RTAs pretty much, and like I always trying to like find something in the beginning, and then I'm really reluctant to change because I feel like I've committed, and that's what happened here. And I think these were all really like these didn't really synergize well.
But row 2 and column 4 were good.
Hey.
Yeah, row 1 was just like because DDD was bad, and then BBH and Monkey row 1 was pretty terrible.
Now, we've also got Gombill in the call, who just finished. Gombill, the 30 lives. What happened there?
Oh, I don't know. I thought I was going to be able to get more lives in TTC. I didn't. Yeah, and I thought a few of those boxes that had coins had lives, and I thought I'd be able to pick a few up as I was going.
Yes.
And then I just ended up having to scrap for anything I could find. I don't know how much time I lost there. It was probably 2 or 3 minutes.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that really turned the tide.
And I had no idea, like, I was kind of watching what he was doing. I saw him click 35 stars, so I figured he was most of the way towards something, but I had no idea that his rows were so bad and that I didn't know that I still had a chance. I had kind of like given up hope after that CCM 140.
Oh yeah, the huge dive. I think you died with 132 coins or something like that.
Yeah.
And that hurt. I mean, were you channeling your inner Toast Rider, or what was going on there?
Oh, I guess I should have just taken a little more time on that jump. I thought I had a good angle. I was down on the end where there was the least of that bad slope possible, but I still didn't have enough. But yeah, after that, I kind of just was playing, and I probably didn't think I probably had a chance, but
yeah, and you had it at that point.
Liam just like stopped marking goals, and I thought maybe I still have a chance here, so I kept playing.
And commentators were here in the booth, trying to channel and say, "Hey, no, not that box over there, but that box over there." Madronis, what do you have for these gentlemen?
There were so many lives as well that I should have gotten other places. I for some reason wasn't thinking that lives was going to be an issue, and then I got to the last few goals and it really was an issue.
30 is a lot. 30 is a ton of lives. Madronis, what do you have?
I guess I want to ask. I don't really have much. Like, I think you covered a lot of it. Like, I was really wondering, like, how you kind of come up with these like goals late game, like how you try to get them completed, and how that was like a big issue for Gombill. But like, I don't know. I think this was a really interesting game, just from a perspective of someone who hasn't been like following Triple Bingo that much, to see how these rows really interact.
And that's what it is finding that synergy even when you don't have like the best card that's presented to you.
Yeah, this was like not a great card all around. Like, you might say like, ooh, 48, that was like terrible. Punky got a 39, but like this card was nowhere near like.
Oh yeah.
I thought I really liked my rows. I felt like if I played anywhere near decently, I could have had. I don't know if these rows could have subbed 40, maybe not, but I felt like I had a lot of synergy in my row, at least within like. There were a lot of really good Triple Bingo items in these rows.
Oh yeah. So, Liam, how do you feel going into your next match with Toast Rider?
Toast, obviously, like very, very good at the game. I think he's also done a lot more bingo than me. It's gonna be really hard. I'm gonna have to play better and pick better rows, but I think, like you guys were saying, a lot of that just came down to the cards. So hopefully we can get a better card and something where it's a little easier to find good picks, and then should be fun. Should be close, I think.
It's really like a mental process you go about evaluating when you decide which rows to pick, that like you kind of want to go and tweak, or is it just kind of in the moment?
No,
like, do you have a formula?
No, I just kind of like see what looks good and try to pick some that cross over. There's like no logic to it.
Right.
When I started out this bingo, I actually had picked BLTR and row 2, and I didn't know what my third row was going to be. And I decided I would think about it while I was waiting for the Koopa in the Koopa race, and ended up switching from row 2 to column 3.
Yes.
And then I picked my last row as row 5. I decided all of that during the Koopa race.
Well, gentlemen, solid performance throughout. LiamKings, you'll be heading on in this tournament to face Toast Rider here real soon. But Gombill still, it was a nail biter for sure. But
good luck in the tournament, Liam.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Again, solid performance from both of you guys. A lot of good stuff coming from GSA this week. This is going to be our last match of the day, but we will be back tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern with some Super Mario Odyssey action, a doubleheader. And then
there's big Odyssey moves coming up tomorrow.
Oh yeah, there's huge ones. Puncation versus Joe Random for in the 70-star tournament. It's going to be at 5:45 Eastern. You've got Rock Chalk and Lunar. That's going to happen at 10:15 p.m. Eastern. A lot of great stuff going on tomorrow. If you want to check that out, !schedule to see what's on the plate for the rest of the week. Every single day, new matches are added, so make sure you check that out. Bedronis, it's always a pleasure having you here in the booth. I really appreciate it.
No, it's always a pleasure as well. I just love commentating this stuff. It's so interesting. I don't know. I keep saying I don't know because I don't know, but yeah, it's great.
A part of that dynamic duo here on GSA. But again, thanks for watching this evening. We're going to go ahead and cut it. Be sure to join us tomorrow, 3 p.m. for that first Super Mario Odyssey match. Yeah. We'll see you soon.
Before we cut it, I always want to say, like, when I'm on the last game of the day, shout outs to T-Hags, today's restreamer. It's a pretty long day for him when he does all this kind of stuff, organizing all the cards, all the layouts. A lot of work goes into this stream. So shout outs to him and all these other people involved who you might not see their name on the screen.
Agreed. 100% heart to you, T-Hags. Thanks for hanging out with us today, guys. We will see you again tomorrow. Have a great night.